need to go back. Good morning. Thank you all for joining us on a very wonderful, sunshiny Sunday morning. The court has really ruled in a manner that affirms and confirms what was our view all along. The application by Mr. Ranjit Singh on behalf of the ILP candidate for the district of Monroe Road, Caroni Savannah, in the Chaguanas Borough, the application was dismissed. On the issue of cost, the judge has asked that submissions be done on or before the 15th in writing. But I'm saying the ruling confirms what we knew all along, that this was a distraction. It was an attempt to try to take out our candidate or winning candidate without the ballot candidate, but not so many. To say this is a great start for what we see as victory
by the ILP to try to confuse people, but that is not area.
It was challenging, and the results of long work and anyway that the full trans. I feel fairly confident for our power. I want to remind you, we will have to move into other, not in those days, we're in a very technology where people know instantly and being here, throughout people know here and across the way, geared towards helping. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you all for. Good morning. Thank you all for joining us on a very wonderful sunshine. Has asked that submissions be done on or before the 15th in writing. I knew all along that this was a start for suffrage. When we won the government in 2010, I was able to, as leader there, in the local government election, falling upon the general, people know instantly and they know as we are speaking here, High Court level. Because you all need to go back. Good morning. Thank you all for joining us on a very wonderful, sunshiny Sunday morning. The court has really ruled in a manner that affirms and confirms what was our view all along. The application by Mr. Ranjit Singh on behalf of the ILP candidate for the district of Monroe Road, Caroni Savannah, in the Chaguanas Borough, the application was dismissed. On the issue of cost, the judge has asked that submissions be done on or before the 15th in writing. But I'm committed.
Well, I'm excited, I'm happy. First of all, I'd like to thank God. I'd like to thank the Honorable Political Leader, Mrs. Kamala Sadi, and her team of lawyers for taking the time off and coming. As she said, this was just a distraction by the ILP to try to confuse people, but that is not going to work in my area. I'm very confident about my area and I'll be victorious come tomorrow. I will be able to serve the people of Monroe Caroni Savannah.
But as with all elections, they're always challenging, and therefore we will have to await the results of the poll. But from our groundwork and from the feedback and the way that the population and voters have expressed really pain and suffering under the last 15 months under the Rowley regime, I think they have a lot of things to vote against. Whether that will translate into votes for one party or the other, we shall await the results. But there is a clear feeling across wherever the campaign has gone that the government has failed miserably to address the needs of people, especially the needs of the small man in the country. That the government doesn't have any care for ordinary people, and that the government is just hell-bent on just trying to win these elections to continue to pursue policies that are not in the interest and the benefit of the ordinary and small people in the country. They have failed to deliver on all their promises, and these new promises on local government reform obviously is seen as not going anywhere after tomorrow. So I think we have a very good chance tomorrow, but it is important that voters come out. I want to make that last call. Every vote counts in every area, and I want to make that final push and call to all our candidates, their coordinators and supporters to leave no stone unturned and to make every effort to bring out every voter. That is what the democracy is about. In terms of the numbers of the corporations, I feel fairly confident we will hold those. We won the government in 2010. I was able to, as leader there, in the local government election, falling upon the general, I was able to lead my party and to lead the partnership into victories in many corporations where the UNC had never had any seats or any place or space before. And that I think is what something we will have to look at to measure how the Rowley regime performs, judgment, as it were, on the performance over the last 50 months of the government. So I see that we will be able to make some inroads into other areas, as from our point of view, but I do not see the government making any inroads into our corporations and the ones that we hold. And remember, as I said, this is a high and mighty government in power, and this is the government that tells the population, when I say come, you cometh, and when I say you go, you goeth. That has been the mouthings of the leader of the PNM on the platform in the long ago days under the real father of the nation, Prime Minister Dr. Williams. The words were used always not a dog bark, not a dog must bark. And I see that the present Prime Minister is taking that, but taking it much further on ordinary people in Trinidad and Tobago.
I was wondering, any lingering concerns about the EBC? You had expressed some concerns.
I have very
about
serious concerns still about EBC, and I call upon everyone to be exceedingly vigilant. Tomorrow, we had an experience last year. Of course, the court has already decided at the High Court level, the Court of Appeal level, that the EBC acted illegally last year in their actions, and we are seeing matters that are cause for grave concern. I remain exceedingly concerned and call upon everyone, not just our supporters, but all parties across the land and all voters to be exceedingly vigilant in what takes place at the polls tomorrow and at the close of the polls.
So I take it the party's legal machinery will be alert to anything that happens tomorrow?
The party's legal machinery is geared up, revved up, and ready to go should it so become necessary. I thank you all very much. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you all for coming so early. Hello, victorious. All right, let's talk to the media because you all need to go back. Good morning. Thank you all for joining us on a very wonderful, sunshiny Sunday morning. The court has really ruled in a manner that affirms and confirms what was our view all along. The application by Mr. Ranjit Singh on behalf of the ILP candidate for the district of Monroe Road, Carney Savannah in the Chaguanas Borough, the application was dismissed.